Sticking to games, let's talk about Mortal Kombat 1 because we got some updates with that. I think last time we talked, we just kind of talked about initial release. Maybe it was the story trailer. I don't remember. So there's been quite a few announcements on Mortal Kombat since then. We got some new characters, we got some new cameos, we got some new trailers, and as of recording yesterday, surprisingly enough, this person's lovely. You got a little spreadsheet of everything for me. Thanks, Real Realmcast or whatever. As of yesterday, we got two more announcements for characters. We have a returning character in Garrus, and then there's a Darius. Yes, Darius is being a cameo character. Very surprised to see Garrus return. I mean, it kind of makes sense with the whole time mechanic. If you don't know Garrus, he was in MK1. He was, what was her name? Chronica. Chronica's like right-hand man muscle. But we get kind of like a little bit more of a story trailer with his reveal, or a little more information at least, where he's warning Liu Kang. Is like, I see what you did with the universe here. You've kind of nullified the threats that had plagued your past with your past life, but that may affect you in ways that you don't know. So he's kind of giving this warning of like, there's still going to be a looming threat. It's one of those things, I don't know if it's butterfly effect, but it's one of those things where you try and change history. Like, it has a way of reverting back or changing things the way they need to be or went back to be or make it worse. Like, it alters back, it like a rubber band effect. So we get this warning, we get his reveal, so we kind of get a little bit more glimpse into the story, which I'm excited about, and some more information there. Other than that, we did get the reveal of the combat pack. Turns out the leaks were true, so we are going to get 6 characters with this first combat pack. We're going to get Omni-Man from the Invincible series, Ermac making his return, looking spooky, looking good. Peacemaker, aka John Cena, is going to be in here. That's cool. Kind of surprised WWE allowed that, but I guess they wouldn't have to allow that because WB project. It's just going to be weird doing fatalities on Cena. Quan Chi making his return. Takeda making his return, which is awesome, from MKX. Not sure if he even fits in the timeline, saying he's Kenshi's son. And obviously, kind of with the reset of the timeline, Kenshi probably doesn't have Takeda at this point, or Takeda's real young. And then we also have Homelander from The Boys on Amazon. So, first DLC pack announced there. There might have been some other characters announced. I'm just going to go through the whole roster. Once again, shout out to, whose X account am I looking at? The Realmcast. They got a nice little roster layout thingy here, of like base roster, cameo, stuff like that. So shout out to them for making this nice graphic. That's the word I want. So we got Johnny Cage, Kenshi, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Raiden, Garrus, Smoke, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Rain, Li Mei, who's also making a return, Katana, Melina, Tanya, and Baraka as your characters you can fight as. And then for your cameo fighters, we got the robots, we got Cyrax and Sector, we got another Sub-Zero, we got Scorpion, we got Kung Lao, we got Darius, Frost, Goro, Striker, Sonya Blade, Kano, and Jax. So we got some fun ones in there. Seeing the robots as cameos is great. Remember, the cameos are not going to be like canon timeline people. They're going to be just love letters to Mortal Kombat's past with the 1 through 11 titles. So we'll have to see. Obviously, there are 2 Sub-Zeros, there are 2 Scorpions, there's 2 Kung Laos. Those characters will have different histories. We know in the MK1 lore, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers. I assume Smoke is also, well, he's part of the clan. I don't know if he was blood related before, but they're blood related in this one. In the past, they were just opposing clans, so we'll have old Sub-Zero, old Scorpion as cameo characters. Cyrax and Sector obviously being their robot versions. Resetting the timeline, they should be back to human, but we don't see them, obviously, at least in terms of base roster yet. Curious if we'll see them even in the story, just kind of as background characters. That would be fun to see where their journey goes. So yeah, I'm enjoying the cameo characters. We'll have to see if more of them make their main roster debut in terms of like where the news story is going with them. For example, Jack, Sonya, Kano, not on the main roster. We haven't seen them at all in trailers. So I'm curious if they will make a return or a comeback. And then not official renders. Well, I don't know. Oh, okay. Apparently there's also potential for other cameos. But Realms Cast doesn't have like their official pictures yet. Johnny Cage, Chameleon, which I think we saw Chameleon. That might have been just in the background. Mayato, Ferrator, oh, maybe just Farah, and Tremor, which I heard rumors about Tremor too. I'm going to take those ones with a grain of salt. Maybe those guys aren't fully confirmed. I feel like someone had a screenshot of Cameo or Chameleon, but we'll see. And Shang Tsung pre-order. So yeah, roster's, shaping out. Those fatalities look brutal. We got a nice little portal one from Liu Kang yesterday. Cameos are looking great. Combos are looking fantastic. A lot of aerial combos and quicker movement compared to MK11, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, main thing all in all, the story is where it's at. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, is seeing how this story continues. MK9, obviously, with the reset of the timeline there. I know, another time travel story. And my personal experience, 9, 10, 11 is where I've had my history with, so I can't talk about 1 through 8. I know, sacrilege, not really. But those stories that I have played through have been fantastic. 9 with the recap, get you back in the world, and the first time loop. MKX, great, showing the next generation, Takeda, Cassie Cage, those guys. Implementing them in the story was fun. And MK11, obviously, just this love letter once again to Mortal Kombat, with the crypt being the old movie set, and then the timelines obviously crossing over here with the old cast and the new cast, or rather their old iterations. It was fun. It was exciting. Really enjoyed it, and that story was great. So excited to see where NetherRealm takes this story. And yeah, we'll have to see where they keep adding characters. If this graphic is correct, then like 9 more characters to go, something like that. And then if those 4 are confirmed, then 4 other cameos, but time will tell. And it seems like they've been pretty consistent with news, which is good. So just appreciate them. I think we have pre-order beta starting up later in August, which once I have the opportunity to play that, I plan on doing a podcast to talk about my experience with the beta, similar to last year or last titles. And then the game launches in September. So yeah, we're only a few months away. So glad to see we are getting news about it, and it is just pretty consistent. So yeah, short and sweet on this one, I guess. But I hope you guys are looking forward to MK1. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing, and if any characters, stuff like that, let me know as well. Once again, fatalities look great. I'm curious what, if any other game modes they will have in there. I think they said they're going to do Crypt a little bit differently. There was something else I had. I'm blanking on it. Oh, gear. I wonder if they're going to do gear again. If they do that, similar to Injustice 2 and MK11, I hope it's better than MK11's. We talked about how everything was small, really didn't mean much. Obviously, Injustice with the superhero aspect of it, a little bit easier to do with the plethora of costumes they've had in the comics and movies and animated titles, etc. MK didn't really shine, or didn't really live up to what it hoped to be, I guess. But yeah, just hope it's fun. And with the faster combos and the assist system, looks like a great time. This has been another episode of the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast. My name is Bret, aka Enigma911. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. If you guys want to catch this podcast live, you can go over to twitch.tv/Enigma911. You can drop a follow over there, get notified when we go live, usually every Sunday with this. But you can check out the podcast, check out the live streams over there. mean a lot to me. But if you can't catch it live, that's A-OK. Go over to YouTube, check it out over there, and podcast services. The very next week, where it's broken out topic by topic and put as one big video in MP3 for your amusement on the following Friday. Last but not least, I don't think I said this at the beginning, you can support the show by liking, sharing, subscribing, recommending it to somebody you think would enjoy it, whatever it is. It may seem small, but it's helped the channel grow, and we would love and appreciate you for it. Appreciate you guys hanging out today with us, giving us a watch, giving it a listen, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.